I see that in the postings here somebody asks about the case. Somebody wants to know about Simon's case. Let me tell you directly what I hear from the case. That the enormous posting in internet and also enormous posting to the prison from Madame Gauzy's camp has put problems to Simon. He has ended up explaining what this rioting is now and how things are in Biafran groups, and are you people a civilized government or something else? So it is utmost important that Madame Gauzy's camp and she herself don't use internet, X or any channels as a representative of Biafrans or Biafran state or whatever comes to the legal Biafran government. Of course, everybody can be in Instagram and Facebook and X, but as a civil person. But as a leader of Biafra or any authority of Biafra or any worker of Biafran government or anything concerning Biafra and the COS, Madame Gauzy is restricted to do now until further notice, which is Simon's exact wish and exact command. So that has already caused problems to the case, and I don't want any more problems to him since he has so many things in his hands already. So this posting in X makes only confusion and disappointment. So that is why Simon said very, very strictly and clearly that Madame Gauzy should stop that and do her work only now in chambers. Her good work, what she used to do back times ago. I see that in the postings here somebody asks about the case. Somebody wants to know about Simon's case. Let me tell you directly what I hear from the case. That the enormous posting in internet and also enormous posting to the prison from Madame Gauzy's camp has put problems to Simon. He has ended up explaining what this rioting is now and how things are in Biafran groups, and are you people a civilized government or something else? So it is utmost important that Madame Gauzy's camp and she herself don't use internet, X or any channels as a representative of Biafrans or Biafran state or whatever comes to the legal Biafran government. Of course, everybody can be in Instagram and Facebook and X, but as a civil person. But as a leader of Biafra or any authority of Biafra or any worker of Biafran government or anything concerning Biafra and the COS, Madame Gauzy is restricted to do now until further notice, which is Simon's exact wish and exact command. So that has already caused problems to the case, and I don't want any more problems to him since he has so many things in his hands already. So this posting in X makes only confusion and disappointment. So that is why Simon said very, very strictly and clearly that Madame Gauzy should stop that and do her work only now in chambers. Her good work, what she used to do back times ago. But this is
All right, welcome back to my channel. Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, good evening to some of you. Welcome back. So We are going to go through some of the things that brought us here, and please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Okay? Make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let us know where you are watching from. I can see some of us in the comments. And we have Evans Ike. Evans Ike, you are welcome. Amadi Chigozie, I greet you. Chidi, you are welcome, I greet you. And Oliver also, you're welcome. Money Man, I see you. Christopher, greetings to you. Tutu Mama Asekai, good morning from my location to you all, genuine Biafras, and may the good Lord bless and protect us from every evil. He said. We have also blessed. I greet you one name, good afternoon from here, Masakai. He says, good afternoon to you, your time. And we have this. I don't know your name. This is I think it's email. Let me call you Jesse. Okay. He said, good morning, Masakai. Thanks for your good work. I see you. Greeting. Good morning to you. Victor Co. Victor said, what is going on here? What is going on here? You are asking. What do you think that is going on? What do you think that is going on? And Christopher said, please like and share as you are joining and remain blessed. Thank you so much. God bless you. Our own brother, Red Biafra TV. Good afternoon, Masakai. Good afternoon to you, Wonder Mother. I see you. We have Igwe said, Masakai, good morning. Good morning to you, Igwe. You're welcome. Ogwejo 4, good afternoon, Masakai. Happy New Year to you and my fellow Biafrans. The same to you. Good afternoon to all Biafran under United States of Biafra. Thank you. Then we have another person, Igwe Mazi. It says Mazi Ekwem here. Okay. You are the one. Okay. Greetings to you. And I know who is behind the Igwe. But this name is not bad. Benchika. Greetings from here. Greetings to you, Benchika. Also blessed. This afternoon is going to be hot. The way I'm seeing it. Anyway. And we have Uncle Jerry. Good morning, Mazikai. Good morning to you. And we have Igwe said again, that's yes, it is me. All right. And Mazi Igwe, yeah. All right, please do me a favor, like the video. Uncle Jerry, I can see your comment coming. Mazi, good afternoon from my end. Good afternoon to you, Uncle Jerry. Please make sure you like the video. Very, very important. So I want us to start with this program, with this video, this post from Sana Barawa. This post here, Obi-Wan, I see you. You're welcome, Obi-Wan. Okay. I was on my own, normally I'm not a troublemaker. I was on my own. Then I saw a video, a post that Sana Barawa made. In fact, let me expand it very well. Should I leave it this way? Let's just leave it this way. Maybe I'll be scrolling up and down. So when you look at here, this is Sana Barawa. Okay? This is Sana Barawa. He said, send this message to him. I learned this generational illiterate, Raf Ajere, yesterday night was crying that Samanepa sent message to Elias to stop working for Briggy, instead to work for saboteurs, destroying Briggy templates for Biafran recognition. Briggy is not made for dumb people like your group of Ima and Ngozi that wait for your leaders to give you instruction from prison. Even Ngozi is better than you people going to prison to get instruction of what to do. Now, I want you to pay close attention. He made this post to counter something, to counter something very, very important, because some of them are saying the same thing. They are just the same. Now, we may come back to this video, okay? We may come back to this video, but for now, let us somehow listen to what Akbarawa have to say, because I think Goku Julian, right? Let us pay a little attention to him before we move forward. I'm trying to adjust the size of this video, if it's possible. I don't know why it's okay. I think it's better now, right? Let's manage it this way, because when it's too big, it will cover everywhere. You can only see probably his eyes and nose and mouth. I don't want it. I don't want it that way. Now listen to what Sonak Barawa said here.
Order, no order from DSS doctor. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS doctor is to same way you listen to that message.
Now listen, let's take it again.
Order, no order from DSS doctor. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS doctor is to.
Now read what is written on the video. Bringing Nan are not taking any orders from Finland prison and Nigerian prison. Bringing Nan are not taking order from from Finland prison and Nigerian prison. Okay? Listen, why I said that Sonak Barawa is something else. Of course, sometimes in life, it's good for something to happen for you to know the kind of people that you are dealing with. If not, you may end up thinking that you're actually working with human beings without knowing that you are working with demonic, senseless human beings that can swallow you for just for fun. I don't know where to start to expose this guy and his idiocy, but I will play his voice first. Let me play it. Okujumono, I will not lie to you, Okujumono, but I have to start from somewhere. Listen.
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We're not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We're not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazda from prison, to protect Mazda from prison. So any order that is coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders, because if we use what they are saying to do anything, it will implicate them and they will not come out again forever. They will be dead and gone inside prison, because everything we will use their name to do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison. Guard our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, until Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leaders' names, Simon Ekpa name, Mazin Amdekano name, and then you say he's giving order, he's telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that the message that Emma and the rest of them and former are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here. Any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, you don't attach Mazina Bikano to it. Any action that Biafrans will be taking, Biafra Defense Forces, Biafrans in the homeland, or any Biafran taking for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazina Money to it or Mazina Bikano. Don't tag their
action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, freedom of Mazina Mikano, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience. You don't bring Mazina Mikano to it.
Okay. Hey, God. Okay. In case if you don't understand what this guy is saying, what he's doing, he wants to validate the reason why they are in charge. They are now, because to them they are in charge, the reason why they must carry on doing what they're doing, they want to take that even Mazi Samanekpa did the same thing to Mazi Samanekpa. But he forgot to understand that Mazi Samanekpa, Biafran Prime Minister, was not in the platform created by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because the platform was hijacked, because the platform was not representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anymore, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in, he was not arrested, he was not, put into trial, he was kidnapped illegally, forcefully. Like, they break all the protocols to get him to where he is today. You can't compare it with Mazi Samanekpa in any form, in any shape. And the instructions and what Mazi Samanekpa was doing when he made those comments or those utterances, those pronouncements that you just heard from him now, is totally different from what Sonak Marawa Adobikere is doing. And I'm going to break it down a little bit. In as much as I don't want to get myself involved with security issue, the Liberation Army, this and that, I don't talk about it. I can only just respond just few things based on what people said. I have never for once run a program about different Liberation Army and what they have done or what they are doing. I have never done that. Never. Go check on my video. I don't talk about security matter. Just like I don't run a program about Nigerian Army. The reason is because this is something that is somehow sensitive. All right. I can only tell you that this and that, just few things. But to run a program straight on the activities, I have not done that. I can only tell you that maybe checkpoint in our land, and when some people say that Biafran Liberation Army are kidnapping and killing and going on in our land, I always tell you that I condemn and I'm not in support of any killing of any type, which is true. I'm not saying that to please you or to make you happy, but I'm not in support of any killing of anything or anything at all. Now, when they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Samanekpa was a kind of following the activities as the whole thing unfold, right? Jelly, following it step by step. He was even using his platform to advocate for DOS, for people not to drag them, just cut them down wait for leadership of IPB to come up and give pronounce and give a kind of instruction and expose or just communicate with your people. He said it. He was angry with anybody talking negative things against maybe Ifeanyi Ejiofor and US. He used the platform to criticize those things, thinking that he was dealing with a human being. Then, when he realized that the people that Biafrans are investing their interest or trust on are somehow linked to what happened to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he was like, okay, look at what is going on. Now, he started exposing them little by little. And when the whole thing metaphors to sit at home and other activities to checkmate those that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which truly he did. And it wasn't easy for them. They don't know what may be the outcome and all that. Instead of the DOS to start doing something, they started doing what? Teaming up with those that kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to counter Simon, to counter Biafrans. We all know this, what I'm talking about. It's in public domain. So I'm not trying to tell you any classified anything. It is out. You can verify. Now, when the whole thing started, he said that we are not, because as they teamed up, DOS and politicians teamed up, they were saying that, oh, this guy is not for IPOB. He was not a registered member. He cannot dictate about what is going on in IPOB and what have you. Then PM was running his affairs and Biafran affair, not on the platform that DOS have any say. He was doing it with other Biafran that can see through what PM was doing and what has happened. They said, how can you do that? They started waging war on social media against him just to pull people away from him. They couldn't succeed. They started with threatening. All these things that happened, I cannot go through all this now. But at the end of the day, PM made it clear that whatever we are doing, whatever I am doing, has nothing to do with Mass Namadekan. The DOS was busy shouting, no, you are actually doing that against Mass Namadekan. They keep on trying to connect or link Mass Namadekan to anything that Biafrans were doing, disease at home, the order from Biafran government in Ezra and everything. They keep on linking it to Mass Namadekan, saying, oh, you want to put Mass Namadekan in problem. Even though when the leader himself have told you what I'm doing has nothing to do with Mass Namadekan. And when you check, you can see that he was doing something truly. And Imam Ogekere and Sona Barawanan that are doing absolutely nothing are telling you that they are not taking order from a prisoner, not that. After they form their group, they form everything, pretending that they are taking order from the man in the prison, which the moment they begin to, the order was not in their favor. Oh, now they realize that, oh, he's in prison. We can't take order from him anymore. That was why I played this. I played it because if you follow from the beginning,
I see that in the postings here, somebody asks about the case. Somebody wants to know about Simon's case. Let me tell you directly what I hear from the case. That the enormous posting in internet and also enormous posting to the prison from Madame Rose's camp has put problems to Simon. He has ended up explaining what this rioting is now and how things are in Biafran groups. And are you people a civilized government or something else? So it is utmost important that Madame Rose's camp and she herself don't use internet, X or any channels as a representative of Biafrans or Biafran state or whatever comes to the legal Biafran government. Of course, everybody can be in Instagram and Facebook and X, but as a civil person. But as a leader of Biafra or any authority of Biafra or any worker of Biafran government or anything concerning Biafra and the COS, Madame Ngozi is restricted to do now until further notice, which is Simon's exact wish and exact command.
This is order. That this is the same people. Sona Barawa and all of them, they gathered here. They even lured this woman out to give that order officially from prison. They started with order from prison. But the moment the order is no longer in their favor, like withdraw from suing Biafra to court, do not do one or two or three things again. The order from the court is not just the order, it's not the only order that was given to him. You get the point? That is not the only order. That is not the only order. The order that was given to him from the prison, there are so many. But the one that is visible to us is the one from court. Because Sonak Marawa making this video, he made it to counter the message from Mazi Akwanan. Mazi Akwanan is claimed that there's another order that Elia should withdraw from S, Y, and Z. Just stop. Which I'm not here to validate or anything. I don't know. But I don't trust Mazako and Mama Dabo whatsoever. I don't trust them. That is just a fact. So whatever they're saying is on them. But this is conversation going on between Mazako Camp, Mama Dabo, and Fallback Republic of Ogenkere and Barawa. So they started by the other. Remember when they sent a video that Mazi Simon Ekpa instruct them to fall back from prison? All of a sudden, he's now reminding that we don't follow order anymore in the prison in Nigeria and the prison in Finland. Criminals. Now you cannot make the video now because the order is no longer, you think is no longer in your favor. You started all these things pretending that Mazi Simon Ekpa is in support of you. He's part and parcel of what you are saying. You have been using his name all this while. All of a sudden, you don't think, you don't want anything anymore from him. That you don't take order from him. And you think you are talking to who? Now listen.
So that has already caused problems to the case. And I don't want any more problems to him since he has so many things in his hands already. So this posting in X makes only confusion and disappointment. So so that is why Simon said very, very strictly and clearly that Madam COS should stop that and do her work only now in chambers. Her good work, what she used to do back times ago.
Okay, so that is it. This is just to remind you that these people started with the order from prison, right? Which I don't know how truth is that, but Sonak Barawa and Asoya Ayob, they don't see that as a problem until the order somehow shifted out from their own favor. Oh, we cannot take order again from a man in the prison, according to Sonak Barawa here. Okay, you don't want to take order anymore. Now listen to this, because after this we are going to move to something else. I don't know why the whole thing hanged. Just a moment. Okay. Let's go through this because I want to listen to this again. Just pay attention.
No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is those.
Same way you listen to that message from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason
he is no longer taking order from Finland prison or Nigerian prison, but he was telling us, oh, Ngozi, not even Ngozi, I'm coming to that. According to them, come and take that from the message from PM. The message from PM. PM told you guys to fall back. PM told, how many of you remember that message? He was shouting that was social media. PM have told Ngozi to stay away from social media. Don't use your S handle. Don't use your S handle anymore. Don't post anything. Don't leave social media. Because leave social media like one on the top. Leave this. They said all those things, and we are going to let's go to the message from Mazakwa. Okay, listen, because this message from Mazakwa is what triggered this man to come out. Remember the first message they sent from PM and to Asai Ayog and his camp. Withdraw your so-called lawsuit against Biafrans. Stay away from that. Because of that, Sonat Barawa and Asai Ayog, they came up with another memo where they called PM all manner of names. Many of you know that. It's no longer news. It's not secret. They called the insulted PM beyond repair. Like that memo, many of you know it, I still have the copy, where they said that PM is working for his own selfish interest. That for him not to allow them to continue with the lawsuit, that so things, you know, is the problem, is hindering them back and all that. You remember that this and that is what is holding them back. Now we are going to touch those things on this video. Please make sure you like the video. Very, very important. Make sure you click on the like button, please. I'm begging you. Like it, and excuse me. Like it and get this. Make sure that you put your comment, because I'm seeing some comments here, and I like it when you guys are commenting. Why? Because that shows that you are paying attention to the message you are delivering. We are not here to insult anybody, but to say the record straight. For you to know, because all these things, all these lies will get your attention and to lure you to a group that probably is not meant for you. It's meant for those who want to make some cash, you know, at your expense, you know, as some people's at our own expenses, because the more they're doing it, the more they're delay our freedom, and our life will be in danger with this kind of thing they're doing. If you don't know, that's why supporting them is a kind of digging your own grave. Now let's go to the message that the recent one. In fact, this is supposed to be the first message that I'm supposed to play before any other thing, before discussing this one. Do you understand? So please watch and listen.
Anybody that knows?
My goodness, my Prime Minister, there is no name under the earth that fits you. There is no name. Chineke Abrakwala no wede ho. Njoko. Onye pano na get close to Njoko ya for kwi biti aka. Njoko.
Thank you. So let's continue from there. And
Njoko! Thank you for joining me this evening.
Sorry, I moved my mic. This is Mazakwa video, the recent one, where he actually trying to expose something, or he exposed something based on his own understanding, because I don't really care, to be honest with you, about what Elias is doing. This is not my thing. Elias is a grown-up man. If he chooses to mess up, it's his business. But the issue is you funding that is mess. That is where we have the issue. So anybody can do. If you want to join any secret cult, you want to join any gang, is retire your business, you are an adult. Okay, your choice is your choice. Listen to what Mazakwa said that made Sonat Barawa to jump out and was trying to respond. That's why he said, look at what he said here. If I just pay attention, because we are coming back to the video, please don't be angry. That's why I said that this last stream will be somehow, because I want you to follow us as we move. Now, this is what Sonat Barawa said here. Now, let's go back to the write-up that he attached here. He says, send this message to him, referring to Ajere, that is Mazakwa. He called him, I learned this generational illiterate, Raf Ajere, yesterday night, was crying that Simon Ekpa, you see, this is what I said yesterday. I have an issue when you are writing like this kind of message, you don't put the title of the person. But let's continue. This to show you that this subordination is not meant to COS Orabueze alone. No. They can show you insubordination and insult at any level, as long as you are blocking their source of livelihood, which is They don't care. They can call you any name. Look at since ever PM told them to withdraw that lawsuit, they don't remember that he's PM anymore. They address him casually. Simon said, Ekpa said, that kind of thing. So at some point, when you raise your eyes on them and say, they will start to say, our leader, our PM, but just for formality. But the reality on ground is that they don't see him as a leader anymore. He said that yesterday night was crying that Simon Ekpa sent message to Elias to stop working for Briggy, instead to work for saboteurs, destroying Briggy templates for Biafra recognition. Briggy is not meant for dumb. Briggy is not made of dumb people like your group of Ima and Ngozi always drag COS on this. You guys should focus on when saboteur versus saboteur, when they engage themselves, it is nice to watch. But when you drag COS and USB government to that, it makes you look more foolish. He said like saboteur, dumb people like you, like your group of Ima and Ngozi that wait for your leaders to give you instructions from prison. Makani Nekuna COS and the PM are nothing. Contact you that PM despise USB. He don't talk to Ngozi. He don't do anything. The other group from Fallback Republic are telling you that USB actually taking instruction from PM in prison, and that is why he called you dumb. For you to listen to PM makes you a dumb person. Like you are an idiot according to Sona Parawa. So understand this right up. You from USB government are still regarding PM as your APM, as your PM. What is APM? God forbid. As your PM, and you are seeing PM as your leader while he's in prison. That makes you a dumb person, according to him. Do you understand? According to him. So when you listen to this kind of thing, that will tell you that these people don't listen to PM anymore, and you that is paying attention at all, he still see you as somebody who is not. Maybe you have mental issue. You don't respect. You don't do what you're supposed to do, which is ignore him and forge ahead. Just a moment, please. Just a moment, please. So sorry about that. Let's continue. And he said, Briggy is not meant for dumb people like your group of Ima and Ngozi that wait for PM to wait for your leaders to give you instruction from prison. Even Ngozi he said, even Ngozi is better than your people. Even Ngozi is better than you people going to prison to get instruction. So, okay, then why put in Ngozi then? So if you are saying that they are the one going to prison, I saying that Ngozi is not going. And before here, you mentioned both of them together. Confusion everywhere. So that is it. And let's go back to the video itself. Let's go back to the video itself, because here we are not going to listen to the message from Mazakwa that triggered this guy to write this and make this video just to defend his criminality. He said this, that from Mazakwa.
Lovers of freedom, I'm reaching you from the office of the Minister of Information, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. My name is Raphael Chiamaka Jere, and this message is very, very important. Anybody that knows Elias Gerasolis, please get his attention, because he is constituting nuisance and I need to address him in my capacity. Anybody that knows Elias Gerasolis, in case you don't know him, he was supposed to be part of the lobbies to the Biafra Republic government in exile, but honestly speaking, the man is constituting a whole lot of nuisance, and we need to curtail him, even though the Prime Minister have sent him a message, and I'm privileged to know the content of that message. I brought this picture out because there are so many pictures we took anyway together, but I brought this this particular one out because this one, it really shows him very well. You know, this is he's the one in the middle, the guy we're talking about. I'm sorry for bringing your picture of my brother Ugo. It's just that I needed to get this clear picture where where this guy is properly. I need to address him. There's a tweet from this guy. When I saw this tweet, and I remember that he has a message from the Prime Minister, and yet he made that tweet. We are going to analyze the tweet he made yesterday because it's disturbing. That tweet is what? Disturbing. Seriously disturbing. Let me bring that tweet to you before I will begin to talk to him very, very well. This program may not take time. If there's any link, if there's anyone that, if he is around, he can pick up the link I will post and come up and tell us the reason why he decided to sabotage the leader of Biafra Republic government in exile, or the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. The reason he decided to sabotage him, I don't understand. Just for a morsel of meal or for what? I don't understand. Because even somebody that is not educated but understand the pattern of leadership, the hierarchies in leadership, will not behave the way Elias just behaved, and it is a shame. It's a shame, and I need to address it with everything in me tonight. Now, Elias, no, I know you can see blocked on that post.
So now I want you to pay attention to what you want to read at. Okay, all these things that he was saying, just to Major Hero Kingdom. This is the reason why we are here. Just listen to this part.
I have blocked him on my ex since I knew he was no longer lobbying for Biafra Republic government in exile. I decided to let go of him. I blocked him on my own discretion for my own sanity. But yet, I saw this post making round on the X. I decided to bring it up here. Come and see what Elias posted. Elias was signed on under the Biafra Republic government in exile by the Prime Minister, the one that introduced him to us. It is Prime Minister Simon Ekpa that introduced Elias to us, and he introduced him as our lobbyist. And then Elias actually gave his own testimony of how he met the Prime Minister and how he became connected to what we are doing. And then he promised to fight with our Prime Minister until Biafra is restored. But today, please come here and join me. Put whatever annoyance you have. Maybe some of you might be saying, why are you attacking our lobbies? Some of you that have been deceived to follow them. No problem. But just listen to me and hear me out. By the time I finish reading this particular tweet, you will understand why you must call Elias and ask him to remove the word Brigi from his mouth, either run back to Greece or keep quiet and remain in America. Because the message our PM sent to him on the 31st of December, I'm not going to play that message. He has that message. So if Elias finished listening to me, tell him to go back to the message the Prime Minister sent to him on the 31st of December, when our Prime Minister saw all the things he's posting, for him, he doesn't know that everything he's posting on the social media, our Prime Minister is seeing it. Our Prime Minister is seeing everything he's posting on the social media. So, in case you think that your conclusion that our Prime Minister will remain in prison, that it is a lie, and you have been deceived, or you got it all wrong, or you have failed woefully, because I don't know how you will come to the conclusion that the man who employed you, he can no longer function as your leader, and yet you are operating under a man that claims to be acting prime minister. So if somebody is acting prime minister, it means that there is a prime minister that he claimed to be acting on his behalf. So if the prime minister is no longer available, so what the fool that you are operating with today, what he should be doing was to now acclaim to himself the position of prime minister, which he knows he cannot. Because if he does, nobody will listen to him anymore. Ogen Kerry cannot claim the position of prime minister. Neither the stupid, shameless woman in Atlanta, Georgia, she herself cannot claim the position of prime minister. Neither of them, because they know that the prime minister, Simon Ekpa Odogu, is very much active as the prime minister of Biafra Republic government in exile.
Now, when you listen to this Mazakwa, when you listen to him insulting people, you would think that there's something valuable, there's something that he's all that important. You know, how do you feel when someone that you know that you're better than is talking down on you or insulting you? Do you know how you feel? It's somehow painful, you know, that somebody that you know that is not up to, is not even at the level of dusting your shoe. Like the person is nothing to rate when you are far better than the person. Is that person open his or her mouth to insult you? How will you feel? That's exactly how people feel. Listen to this guy. You said that they believe that PM will not come out. I don't doubt that, but even including you, there's no difference between you and them. All of you are the same. If PM gave instruction to, if let's say Elias, like you said, and you are privileged to see that message, or you are privileged to have that information, why don't you do to what some of you normally do? When you called ex-wife or wife of PM to come and give message, which I have played here, did you play that the secret? No. But the moment you guys begin to bring some of this questionable message out, you prefer to keep it to yourself, secret, like when you go to Ada. Why is such in France? The one message you gave to her to Fallback, you guys gave it to her because you think that Biafran listened to her, and she forgot that she told Biafrans that she will bring COS down. But he used that opportunity, trying to use her to destroy people who cannot think for themselves. Now you are back again, talking about Mazakwa, talking about Akbarawa and Azaya. You forgot that both of you formed the thing that this nonsense that he's doing. You were there ranting. Anyway, I am coming to that because this live broadcast will be somehow, like I said, we're going to try our best to connect it and manage the time that we have. Listen.
So, let me not preempt myself. Let me go straight to the to the tweet of Elias. If you are watching this program, please make sure you share it, because I want to address something very, very important. A sabotage of the highest order. A sabotage that we cannot pretend we did not see.
Fine. In his write-up, he called you Sabo. He called you and the Imam Madaba Sabo. You are here also calling him Sabo. At the end of the day, both of you are saboteurs. At the end of the day, both of you are Sabo. Now listen.
A sabotage that you must not construe my response to it as a saga. You must not construe or define my response or my reaction to it. You must not define it as a saga, but rather as a very adequate response that is required and that is suitable for this particular action of.
Imagine saboteur shouting, calling another person Sabo, a well-known, war-certified saboteur is calling another. You should, what I expected from you is to express the call, because he's your colleague. But he's your colleague. Both of you are the same. What is the difference between you and them? Oh, Madam Ajere, they would they call you Madam Ajere saboteur. You and the other from the other side calling them saboteur. At the end of the day, both of you still don't recognize your profession properly. Both of you are, just your colleague. There's nothing different. And you said that PM watches everything, and I pray that that is true. I don't blame you saying that, because you guys are the one bringing AI, isn't it? Trying to make people believe that PM is watching everything, have access to the internet. When I played the message from Chiayaba, some of you said that Chiayaba and PM are not actually the same. But we forgot that both of them are in Europe. So if you think that Chiayaba have access to the internet, from time to time he can record himself or come online and talk to his people, PM can only come to Imam Madabo and talk. And to you, that is normal, without any proper justification, reason why he must do so. I don't understand. But like I said, maybe one of these days we are going to talk about that one officially. But let's continue with the program we have for now.
Elias Gerasolis. My response, very, very suitable, and I will not take any word back, because I am speaking from my office, the Information Ministry of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. Now, let's follow this. Listen to what Elias Gerasolis, this is his Twitter handle. He wrote, Nigeria's so-called Southeast governors and politicians, on behalf of their radical Islamic masters in Abuja, are conspiring with U.S. enemies from Iran to Venezuela. They want to bring malign foreign influence to the oil-rich strategic Gulf of Guinea. All of these worthless Southeast politicians and governors will soon be replaced. Very fantastic word he has said. Then he said they will soon be replaced by a U.S.-backed independent Biafran administrator. Remember, Elias Gerasolis was appointed as our lobbyist. That is what may have given him the audacity to actually interfere in the issue that relates to Biafra, to make him show concern to the issues that relates to Biafra. So the reason why he said that U.S. will back the independent Biafran administration. Now he said you will soon be replaced by a U.S.-backed independent Biafran administration. This thing is distracting me. That their call. I'm canceling it. So he said that. So now listen to this. He says, let me go back again. He said all of these worthless Southeast politicians and governors will soon be replaced by a U.S.-backed independent Biafran administration. The Biafran Republic government in exile, headed by His Excellency Ogechukwu Nkere. Can you believe that? He is telling the world that the person that is now in charge or that will replace or that will govern the Biafra area is his partner in crime by the name Ogechukwu Nkere.
Now, ask Mazakwa if you don't want him to replace what when you voted him, when you voted him to become your leader, when you voted him to become your APM, what was your intention? What was your intention? You know, one thing about these people is that once they do something, they always want to do something. They will do everything to confuse their followers, not to know the main reason why they did that particular thing. I am not in support of what Elias is saying, like replacement of this and this and this. Elias is doing what is being paid for. They are paying him $10,000 a month. According to them, $10,000 a month. That is what they're paying him. Now, the question is, do you think they will just pay him the money? He's not going to do something to make them to pay him next month? No. So putting this kind of write-up, and I saw him also having argument with one of the Fulani guy on X. Both of them are exchanging words. And their platform are actually reporting it as if Elias is doing, and all that. He is doing that. The man is receiving $10,000 every month. What do you expect? He must do something to cement what is going on, to make it look like you understand the situation that we are. And he's doing everything to keep it the way they want. He understands what Elias Isaiah wants. He understands it very, very well. He understands that Isaiah wants someone that talk tough, someone that acts tough. Do you understand? So he must do it. I don't care what they're doing. This is not my problem. But you criticizing them now, that how can you bring somebody, to replace PM? Oh, you shouldn't have said that. Listen, Imam Madabu, all of you in the CRC today are actually people that voted him in. You are the one that voted him in. You brought him in. Are you not the one? You made it clear that you want him to be your leader. By fire, by force. You forged documents, you forged memo, you claim that you are going to get things the way it's supposed to be. You want everything to be the way it's supposed to be because Isaiah Yogo is following instruction. And you have to be somebody that PM must have, called to become leader, to have access to BLA. The person must know BLA very well, and that person is the one to become APM. So anybody that's going to contest alongside with him must be someone that BLA knows very well, and not only that you know BLA know you, but you must be it must be that people or those ones that PM introduced to BLA. At the end of the day, none of them qualified. None of them qualified. Mazakwa came out and said that he's the one that linked Isaiah Yogo to success, and success connects him to BLA. That is what they said. So this idea of talking as if Isaiah Yogo shouldn't be the leader, and we all know that he's not the leader. We all know what they're doing. But you don't need to blame him, because you are the one that make sure that everything, you package him according to you. He said you are packaging him, and all that. You are the one that did it, not me. Not any other person.
They actually refer to him as His Excellency and ask him what is the portfolio of this his partner in crime. The so-called partner in crime has a portfolio they call acting prime minister. Ask this worthless Elias Jarasolis, who is the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Is it Ogechukwu Nkere? Is Ogechukwu Nkere the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile? The answer is no. So who is the head of the Biafra Republic government in exile? His name is Simon Ekpa. That's his name. He is the prime minister. Simon Ekpa. He is the commander-in-chief. He is the one in charge. That's the one you are seeing his picture right there. Simon Ekpa. He is the man in charge. Prime minister. You can see him there. Briggy. You look there, you see Briggy. PM. Simon Ekpa. I can show you several pictures of him. PM Simon Ekpa is the prime minister. If there's anybody that will replace these shameless Southeast governors or politicians, as Elias is saying, Elias should not mention any other person but Simon Ekpa. Because Simon Ekpa is the one that employed him as a lobbyist. So is Elias representing Ogechukwu Nkere, or is he representing Simon Ekpa, or is he representing the Biafra Republic government in exile? Who is he representing? For the record, Elias is not supposed to be representing Ogechukwu Nkere, nor Simon Ekpa, but he's supposed to be representing the Biafra Republic government in exile. And the Biafra Republic government in exile have a prime minister who happened to be Simon Ekpa. So if it were a personality, so I am making this particular point because I want him to go back to the message the PM sent to him. PM told you that Biafra is not for any individual. Biafra is not for Simon Ekpa or Ogenkere or me, Van Van Van. Biafra is a government, and the person in charge of that government is Simon Ekpa. He is a prime minister. We have not had an election again. We have not had a replacement for Simon Ekpa. So how will somebody who was appointed by Briggy under the authority of Simon Ekpa be now pushing and calling the name of a rogue individual, pulling the name of a rogue individual in the person of Ogechukwu Nkere? Ogechukwu Nkere is not the prime minister of Biafra Republic government in exile. So for this man, Elias Jarasolis, to be saying that it will be replaced by Ogechukwu Nkere, he has committed what we call treasonable offense against the Biafran people. Against the Biafran people. And this cannot be overlooked. I want to calm down and ask some questions now. And I will put my link and hope that some Biafrans will come up here and help me to answer. Or maybe some people might have to call me and answer these questions. If you have a president and you have a vice president, or you have a prime minister, and the president is the head of the government, or the prime minister is the head of the government, and the prime minister happened to either be out of town or have an issue to attend to, or probably have a court case with our prime minister. What our prime minister have presently is a court case. His office has not been dissolved. He has a court case, which makes him not to be available. Does the vice president or the person second in command, does he automatically begin to call himself the president? No. He will always call himself what he is, either vice or deputy, whatever you call yourself. But I am using this as an illustration, which if Elias does not retract and delete this post or go and edit it, he should know that we already have saved this post and we're going to use it against him. We will use it against him because the message that Prime Minister sent to him on the 31st of December, the Prime Minister told you categorically that all these posts you make on social media, you should stop it. That if you do not want to represent us again, then you should just go. Just forget about Biafra. If you don't want to lobby for Biafra again, I told you I have that message. But I am telling you exactly the message the Prime Minister sent to Elias on the 31st of December. If you no longer want to lobby for us, just go out of the scene. But for you to be pushing any individual on the social media and telling everybody that so and so individual is so and so, that it is wrong and you should stop it. That's what the Prime Minister told you. And the Prime Minister told you that he has given authority to CRC and his legal team to take action and to do the needful and to make sure that things are going the way it's supposed to go. I have a caller, but I'm not supposed to be taking call already. I'm still addressing this issue, but let me answer this caller.
I want him to hear what happened here.
Hello, caller?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please, can you wait for me to call you back? I have to finish buttressing this point. Is that clear? So, now, if Elias Gerasolis understands what leadership is all about, for example, the president of USA today is Donald J. Trump. His vice president is Vince, Mr. Vince. Mr. Vince cannot be presented as the president or to take the position of the president of the United States. He is just the vice president, as long as Donald Trump is in charge. And let me remind Elias Gerasolis, the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is still in charge of Briggy. And he is the one that employed you. And for you to come here and say on X, international space, that the Biafra Republic government in exile, headed by, can you tell me when Ogechukwukere began to head the Biafra Republic government in exile? Did you guys see what he wrote here? That the Biafra Republic government in exile headed by Ogechukwukere. Jesus Christ. When did Ogechukwukere begin to head the Biafra Republic government in exile? When? From what time? Who made him? Even when he was appointed as the acting prime minister, he was not heading the government. And when he was sacked and expelled, he lost everything, even that place of acting on behalf of the prime minister. He lost it. So had he been, he had not even lost that his place of acting. He was never the head of Biafra Republic government in exile. Ogenkere have never headed this government. No other person have headed this government apart from the prime minister, Simon Ekpa. Nobody in Briggy, apart from Simon Ekpa, has the position of the prime minister. And if there's anybody that Elias should be representing here and mentioning in this place by this title of His Excellency, it is Simon Ekpa and not Ogenkere. So if there's any one of you that is following them, and this thing doesn't make you to cringe, or this particular statement by Elias that Biafra Republic government in exile headed by Ogenkere, if it doesn't affect you in any way, that they have taken He's taking the position of the prime minister, even though the post he has made is a nonsense post on X because it is worthless because Ogenkere is not the prime minister. But it gets my attention because Elias out openly yesterday, the prime minister, and this is hello?
Hello.
Yes. You will need to speak up. Who am I speaking with? Why were you calling? You need to know that you are live already on air.
I'm away.
Okay.
I'm away. There is Ndewo, my brother.
Ndewo.
We need to learn because
Listen.
we need to learn a lot of things. That will make a mistake to correct our mistake. I do listen for your program. I listen your program very well. You talk about a lawyer saying that is acting call a leader as excellency. He say you want to do if it is right or if it is wrong. Then I want to correct you a little bit. You see, as Trump is now, Donald Trump now, if Donald Trump leave the office, is locked up now, then they put somebody in that office now. If anybody that go to visit that person they put in office must address that person as excellency.
Hold on. Are you part of Biafra Republic Government in exile? Or are you an observer?
I'm a Biafra. I just want to let you to understand what I'm
saying. Wait, hold on. Do you know who the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government is? Do you know his name?
The Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in exile is Mazi Simon Ekpa.
Fine. Did you read what I just did you see what I just read now?
I read what you say.
So I want you to, if you want to ask me a question based on that answer, you want to make a contribution on that, make and tell me, is it proper? Okay, now another question. Hold on. Another question. Who is the head of the government of Biafra Republic Government? Who is the head?
Biafra Republic Government in Ezra is Simon Ekpa was the head.
Who did you say it was?
He was the head of the
Goodbye. Goodbye. You see what these ignorant people do? He said Simon Ekpa was. He said Simon Ekpa was.
Okay, let me come in. He said he was because you made it to be like that. You made him to feel like that, not to be like that. You made him to feel like that. How did you make it to feel like that? By making this. Just watch, because I got to the I met you. Now listen.
Unmute yourself. CRC Minister,
unmute yourself.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Sorry, I didn't even know. Sorry. So where is our elected acting prime minister? Where is he? Honorable acting prime minister. Biafra want to see you, your beautiful face again. Yes. Wow. Congratulations. Once again. We move. Yes.
Oh,
acting prime minister.
Yes. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Acting PM, you are muted. You have to unmute yourself.
Our acting PM.
Okay. Yes, unmute yourself. Okay. So the next step, now that Biafrans have spoken, they have. Yes.
Thank you.
Now the next step is to swear in our acting prime minister, Honorable Orabueze. Our acting prime minister elect out of office. Honorable Orabueze, the acting prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Please stand up. place your right hand on your chest and repeat after me. I,
On your chest, sir.
Yeah.
Your right.
Oh,
Your right.
yeah. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I, Honorable Isaiah Anyogo, aka Ogechukwu Nkere, the acting Bridget Prime Minister-elect.
So when it has to do with this their official inauguration, they after electing him, after gonna give me acting prime minister elect. Imam Madabo is here swearing him in. Today he's not. Do you apologize to Biafrans? You don't just jump out and start calling him what you are calling him now. You have to start by tendering an apology. Okay, ask for forgiveness for your criminal activities. That is all a fact. Like if you want to show a kind of sign of remorse that you are actually sorry about what you did, because you recorded it and this video is still out. The man believed you. He believed that you guys are with him. He understands how you forge everything. He understands that what is everything you guys are saying. He himself understands that both of you are criminals. He understands it very, very well. When you brought him in, showing him to Biafrans that he is now your acting prime minister, some of you believed him. People believe that you said. That truly this is your acting prime minister. And what happened? You are now going back. Oh, he's no longer your acting prime minister. And I will show you people in this video. I will now show you what lead to the separation somehow.
In the absence of the prime minister, do hereby solemnly swear. I take an oath to serve as the acting British Prime Minister and to relinquish such position upon the return of our Prime Minister to active duty.
You see the condition? When they're making this condition, in their mind, they are stopping Orabueze. Oh, we are stopping because that's what Ngozi and his group. We are stopping Ngozi and his group. You are stopping COS of the organization that you are just a just a little group they formed because of why he's such a CRC. They started calling him Attorney General. Listen.
Position I pledge to serve the people of Biafra truthfully, diligently, and to the best of my ability. So help me God. Honorable Isaiah, you can now repeat after me. I take an oath to serve as the acting British Prime Minister. Should I cut it short? Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I take an oath to serve as the acting Brigade Prime Minister
and to relinquish such position upon the return of our Prime Minister to active duty.
And to relinquish such position upon the return of our Prime Minister to active duty.
Is it condition?
Position.
Is it the
I
condition?
pledge to serve the people of Biafra.
In this position, I pledge to serve the people of Biafra. Truthfully, diligently,
best of my ability,
and to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Amen. He said, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, thank God.
Thank you, Honorable.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
Thank you all. And I have a message for Biafrans. The message from the Biafra Republic government in exile, acting Prime Minister elect, Honorable Isaiah Enyogo, aka Ogechukwu Nkere.
Okay, not me saying that. Here, the first name he introduced himself, even Imam Adabo, when he mentioned his name, was Isaiah Ayog, aka Ogechukwu Nkere. Then later on, we are now hearing Ogechukwu Nkere, aka Isaiah. Which of them is aka and which of them is the real name? If you check the document, some of the document bears Isaiah Ayog, but some said Ogechukwu. Which of them is real? Which of them is fake? Now, the man is still maintaining this oath you guys, conduct for him now. He's still maintaining it. He wants to be the and you guys are crying. You are the one that elected him. You swore him in, and you gave him a condition until PM comes out. That is the condition you gave him. He gladly accepted it. You guys are now running away, shouting, "Oh, Azayog is a criminal." It's not that you just know that now. What you think you know now. You knew about it from day one. But the reason why you are not calling out is because of this. Listen.
Somebody was commenting that I should unblock Elias, but I blocked him. Why did I block him? Because I can't really handle it. I believed that guy so much. Do you know that before I ever had a communication with Elias, he did background check on me. He's a background checker. Elias Gerasolis is a background checker. Now, if he did background check on me, he was able to pick out some of those videos I did before when me and PM had issues during the time of Nelly. He picked those videos and sent them to PM. And when PM saw them, PM told him, this one is an old story. We have already dealt with it. It is something where it is the road we passed through before. We are no longer there. It is an overcome issue. We have overcome it. So his mind called rest. Before he now made me have his number, we became friends. He added me to a group. Me, himself, and Sonia Barawa, we are in a special group where he will be advising us and giving us, advices on what to do in the video and how to approach things. He believes in background check. That's why he suggested that background check. Now, before I will unblock Alex, it's not like I'm threatening him or if I unblock him that anything will happen. I want to ask Elias Gerasolis, please, have you done a background check yourself on Ogechukwu Nkere? Now, go and do a background check. In case you have not done it before, go and do it. Because if you have not done it, you need to know that relating with him or working with him or retweeting his tweet is going to affect you in what you are doing in Washington. Now, a lot of people respect you in the corridors of power. It is obvious that they consider you to be a man of integrity, a man of goodwill, somebody that they can really affirm to be a man of truth. Now, if you want to maintain that status quo, if you want to continue to be a good guy in the face of Americans in the Congress, go and do a background check on Isaiah Anyok, or maybe you don't know him as Isaiah Anyok. You may know him as Ogechukwu Nkere. If you go to check Ogechukwu Nkere, you're not going to find him because Ogechukwu Nkere only came up in the last 3 years when he entered Biafra movement. That was the name for Biafra movement. But the name that you need for background check is Isaiah Harrison Anyok. Go there and check. Check, and then when you come back, you will thank us later.
I'm going to write his name on his X handle right now.
Go ahead and write it. Write him, tell him, please, Elias Gerasolis, go and do a background check on Isaiah Harrison Anyok. When you are done with it, you will thank us later, so that you are not going to put yourself into trouble. They won't. I know what I mean. because everything he has falsified by goodness. Media. And because he feels that he has guaranteed him that it is now the owner of Prigi, he feels that can you guys? I had our brother. I want to tell you in our language. I am telling you, when I tell you that Ogechukere will go to jail, I know what I mean. Because everything he has falsified, everything. And
Listen.
You know why I'm happy? He did them in America. Thank God he's in the USA, where there is rule of law. Everything. Now, oh my goodness, he doesn't know what is coming for him. So, my brother, don't worry. Now, ask yourselves, children of heaven, ask yourself, why is it that Ogechukere sued Ngozi without the knowledge of the Prigi cabinet?
Okay, this part is the main reason why they break up. You see this part? This question that this Mazakwa asked now. Why is it that Azaya Yog sued COS without the knowledge of those who made him APM? That is where the problem starts. Now listen, and I will tell you.
The simple reason is because Ogechukere believes that he is doing this thing as he is now the owner of Prigi. He feels that that document where he is president, he wants to use it to overshadow everything, no run the show. Now, because now his eye is always on money, he's thinking about money. Do you know how much is involved? Because they've told him that he will win Ngozi. So he went ahead without even, I know we have been telling him we must win Ngozi. When he now did it, he didn't tell us. The next thing we see it on social media. And because he feels that he has guaranteed him that we will win Ngozi and that money will come out, at least Ngozi is being sued for minimum of $1.5 million, as much as even $1.7 million when we win the case. So Ogechukere, his eyes is always on money. So he believes that since I'm the president, the money will come, he will claim and everything. They have agreed. When the money come out, they should go to share it. And I wonder how.
Now, please, my people, even if you are busy all this while, you see this part, this is where I want to focus your attention to come. Just come, okay? Come, let's talk. This video, this Mazakwa's program, is the main reason why Fallback Republic, break into pieces. They will say that this boy, they call me boy, this boy is, is trying to, like a lot of threats, I know, but those threats will still bounce back on you because I did not say what you did not say. I'm actually trying to understand you from what you said. Ogechukere was advised, probably by Dabiri, and co, that the moment you sue Ngozi, according to him, sue them, they are going to pay you 1.5 million USD, or even 1.7. You make money, at least, even know how you make maybe $500,000 or maybe $1 million. Just sue him, sue her, sue them. Those ones that are in for money was pushing him. Why don't you sue Ngozi? Sue Ngozi. Ngozi need to go to Ngozi will face lawsuit. They were running program showing us, remember my hard work here. Remember my presence here. I am the one that amplifying this news. We are calling Ngozi out. Do you remember when they formed the WhatsApp group searching for something to indict her? That FBI must come after her. This and that. It was so huge on social media that even if you talk about her, the first they will tell you that don't worry, you and Ngozi, you will see. They were advising Asayogo to sue. When the thing is done on him that and I have to sue Ngozi now. He has already started. He has already started calculating how to spend that money. And the best way to outsmart them is to block them from anything about the lawsuit, so that they will not have something to hold on and say, you have to give me my compensation, give me my own commission. After all, we are the one. After all, I did this. After, you know, that kind of thing. They were all ready to do anything to get that lawsuit, you know, done. Not because of Biafra actualization, not because of recognition, not because they want to get things done rightly, you know, the way it's supposed to be, but because of the money they were expecting that will come out from it by the time they won the court case. Ogengere decided to sue Biafrans, and when he finally sued Biafrans, he did not call them or let them know that, you know what, we are going to sue them now. You know, you guys have been advising me to sue her. Now I am ready to sue her. He decided to go on his own and get it done. When he finally did it, somebody said, Madam Margaret Basakai, this program could have been done better in evening when people are less busy or back from work. The same thing somebody said yesterday. But you know, I don't know. This I run my program when I'm free, to be honest with you. Anybody that want to watch will watch. Sometimes even if I program it for people to watch, nobody will watch. They will be in another platform. So I'm no longer bothered about people that will join me when I'm running program, because I was thinking like that. But sometimes if I come out to run program, some people will disappoint. There will be different places listening to another program. So I don't have time to bother anybody. That's why when I put my WhatsApp, I said, if you like what you are doing, because I know not everybody that you see actually like you. I know people that appreciate what we do. I know people like you, Margaret. I don't know your impression. I have not talked to you, but if you ask me, I believe that you like what we are doing. You like the truth we are saying. So sometimes if I know some, you do know that I don't want to share this in public, but but I have to say it. There are some people that I gave a spanner. If you know, normally in the rules, the way somebody give you, so I'm not diverted from my program, please just a moment. Let me put this out there. When somebody give you spanner on his platform, you expected to help the person. If you are free, you help the person to monitor, to moderate the comment section, what the person is doing. That's the essence of giving you spanner. The person trusts you and like you, your support, just to appreciate you. You are not part of me in this platform. You can remove somebody, you can, you know, that kind of thing, just to regulate the law and all, just to monitor everything, to moderate. But here, if you give some of our people spanner, what do they do? Even if you are running a program, they will be elsewhere watching another program with your spanner. So what I did is to start removing them. Okay? And I have stopped giving spanner to them, so that I will be sure that I'm the one running my platform the way I feel, the one I can do. Some people are still in position to remove. I will still remove some people because there's no need. So if I have a program that I want to talk about and I reserve it, so okay, when people come, they will watch. Sometimes it doesn't work that way because I can't control you. I'm not going to tell you what to watch or what to see. So my program is like that. I believe that if I run my program, anybody that loves what to do will watch it anyway. They'll still watch it. But if they don't want it, I don't put my eyes on who is watching, how many watching anymore. I used to think like that, but not no more. Not no more. I have to focus on what I'm doing, and what must be must be. So I'm sorry for that, okay? And that's from our sister Margaret. This Fallback demons has actually caused so many uncountable damage control against Biafrans in general. Thank you for noticing that. Time good. What I said, good work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, they all want to make sure that they are part and parcel of the court case. They want to achieve. It's all about money. What we are going to make, how much we are going to generate, something like that. They were doing those things simply because it's all about money, 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 and that goes to show that since day one, when they said, remember what provoked them is this idea of, okay, we are like COS did in the convention, that cabinet members are hereby dissolved. That became an issue. They said, how dare you? That means you are taking out all this gain that you are gaining, people buying ticket for me, any convention. I'm no longer, nobody's going to pay my hotel reservation. Nobody's going to pay my air ticket. That those gain, those monitoring aspect of it. But when you ask them, are you making money from this? They will say no. Somebody said, as a history said, as you said it now, person like me have come to know. Let me know what you mean by that. I don't understand. Am I missing something? Some don't know the essence of those spanners. Okay. Yeah, that is true. That is true. But that's what it is though. So let's not go back on that. The genesis of what they are doing is about personal interest. I keep on saying that here. When I say personal interest, I'm not saying that they're going to sell you and enslave you to make money. But they don't support anything that cannot add value to their personal life. Not for us. It is about me. It's not for we. It's about I. You get the point? They are doing that without even covering it anymore. If not, you are a cabinet member, you are executive in the government, and the government decided to reshuffle. You started cooking up all manner of lies against that to make it not to be actualized, because that order affects your personal interest. That is where they get, they kind of, everything must be scattered. I can't take it anymore. Their breaking point is dissolving the cabinet. They don't like it at all. They don't like it whatsoever. And it's about money, what they're going to gain. Maybe nobody's counting salary and give to them. But you see this idea of medias, everybody in the media, we are going to, this convention, we are going to pay your ticket, we are going to keep your hotel reservation. If your phone break, government will source for a way to source, they source for it by giving you a new phone, laptop. Sometimes, if you have if you cannot meet up with your house rent, they will pay, they will afford it, they will give it to you. They don't want to miss that part. These are the reasons why I decided not to. One of the reasons why I am independent the way I am now. Because anybody that want to help you, assist you, we still do that anyway. But it's not going to be official. Oh, they have to pay you salary. I'm not saying that paying people, supporting people financially is bad. It is good. But if they're supporting you financially, you don't need to hide that you're a media person. Anytime that money is not coming, you begin to wage war against the structure. Telling you that COS is just personal assistance to PM. PM just called her to do this for him, not for Biafra. Really? How many COS do PM have before? How many COS did he have before joining? Before talking about Biafra, or before leading the movement? How many COS does he have in the past? He don't have. He don't need it. But all of a sudden, COS is just, Ngozi is just, she's lying to Biafra. Ngozi is a demon, she's a witch. She's, why? Because the cabinet was dissolved. That's the problem. They started cooking up stories, looking for excuses to come back to that, their body, to maintain that status. And they're maintaining it. Do you know, imagine the number of lies they told people on air just to maintain that status that they are honorable minister. Honorable, what they call it? Yeah, Minister of Finance, Minister for Finance, Minister of Information Minister, and all that. You think if there's nothing is coming from that, they will do that. They will stay with you. They will not. At the moment they get a lock that potential fund, because what break them, what scatter them into pieces is suing COS to because of whatever they sued Biafrans in America. That is where all of them, they dropped their certificate and their profile because all eyes was on the money that they're going to generate from that court case. And the moment they step away, because I said Ayogo failed to bring them in, they started working against the court case indirectly. They started working against it as they're working against, because the money they have in their mind. If you allow this guy to succeed, that means when the money comes, he will eat it alone. That is why Mazakwa said what he said here, and I'm going to start again for you to understand all I'm saying, because why I spend time talking about it is for you to understand it when we play it again that I'm about to play now, so that you understand where the whole thing is coming from. Now, let's go.
I feel that they are guaranteeing him that we will win Ngozi and that money will come out. At least Ngozi is going
just hold on.
to overshadow everything, run the show. Now, because now his eye is always on money, he's thinking about money. Do you know how much is involved? Because they've told him that he will win Ngozi. So he went ahead without even, I know we have been telling him we must win Ngozi. When he now did it, he didn't tell us. The next thing we see it on social media. And because he feels that they are guaranteeing him that we will win Ngozi and that money will come out, at least Ngozi is being sued for minimum of $1.5 million, as much as even $1.7 million when we win the case. So his eyes is always on money. So he believes that since I'm the president, the money will come, he will claim and everything. They have agreed. When the money come out, they should go to share it. And I wonder how you want to do this without pre-key cabinet, without CRC, without back, even without the broader cabinet that he's bragging with today, that I know those I'm working with. Some of them that he gathered from Texas and other places in America. You understand? He did that and feel he can just do it alone, win Ngozi, get the money, pocket this one, do that one and all that. But at the end of the day, he's going to be in trouble. That's just it. They won't. Yes. Sorry.
So, Raphael, so, Briggy, you are not aware that Ogenkere sued Ngozi, because the other group were accusing you guys that you are angry that he sued Ngozi, maybe because of the money that is involved, and because of this, Ruby Nadi, who is her friend, is that's why you put her name as a signatory to Ogi.
I put her name.
No, the other group were saying, because for the fact Briggy cabinet members are not aware, apart from it was Ogi who sued Ngozi, right?
Let me stop you 1 minute. You said that we were not happy that the most joyful moment for us was when we heard it on social media, but we were very happy. I personally was so happy. If there's anybody that was not happy that Ngozi was sued, you know that person is enemy of what we are doing.
No, because that was
if there's anybody that's not happy with Ngozi was sued, know that person is enemy for what you are doing. and at the end of the day, PM is not happy about it, does it mean that PM is the enemy of what we are doing? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Does it mean that PM is the enemy of what we are doing? Just think about it. Now listen.
What the Sonia Orawa, they were saying that oh my goodness, you know, it's always good. It's always good to come out to explain to Biafrans, because exactly, you know, if you did not say this thing now, because I was not aware that you guys were not aware that you did. No, wait, let happy. If there's anybody that was not happy that because he was sued, you know that that person is enemy of what we are doing. No, because that was the Sonia Orawa, they were saying that oh my goodness, you know, it's always good. It's always good to come out to explain to Biafrans, because exactly, you know, if you did not say this thing now, because I was not aware that you guys were not aware that you did. No, wait, let me.
All right. And I want you now. This one is clear, right? And okay, she will have to say. See the mindset. They want her to say all she got.
You need to get it very clear.
To pay them money for what? Yahoo people. You can see it now. They are sell your property and sell those money. He said, you can fall back and their strategies to their selfish interest. Exactly. That selfish interest is still existing as we speak. So when you hear Imam Adabon and Rubina, they running away, forming another interest, another group, is because this money they were expecting from Azayok did not show them green light that at the end of the day, this money will be for them. You get the point? They don't believe that. They know that if you allow this guy, he's not going to give us anything. We're going to and watch. Okay, let me show you this.
He's part of the redeclaration committee. Yeah. I added him membership, but we went to Finland. He did not contribute a dime.
Okay, here I want you to listen to this. I've told us before that this woman here and Mazakwa, they claim that that they are happy. Okay, that they are happy that anything like Different Liberation Army, okay, Different Liberation Army to stop operation. They don't want it to continue to prove that they are not working with Ngozi, according to them. Okay, thank you so much, Margaret. God bless you. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you. Thank you. So that's everything that has to do with Different Liberation Army that is not for USB government. And they instructed them not to work with USB government. Today we are hearing Ngozi refused to work. Ngozi refused to work. Ngozi refused to work. She refused to fund. She refused to fund. She refused to fund. Be the judge. Listen.
Acting prime minister, but the truth that you need to confirm here is that they have admitted now. You see, Adandocho telling you that she want to hear Igbo Butozo. This is Onyame. They have admitted that that voice they heard is troubling them because the voice they heard is Butozo voice. This one have direct contact because Ngozi gave him direct contact of Butozo. He has confirmed now that that voice, that jaw that Chineke ga is telling Butozo, when you speak, I will know. They know. Let me not talk too much. Our able acting prime minister is here. Let me give him the mic.
All right. So if you want to contribute anything, I'm gonna give you just a few minutes in case there's anybody, because I don't know anybody. I don't see our regular contributors on the comment section. I don't see Obi-Wan was here, but I don't think he's still here. So this link, if you want to say anything based on what we have discussed so far, you can join me, because after this one, we are gonna wind down. Okay, the link has been shared, because sometimes after programs, some people will say, "Oh, you did not open the door for us to come in and all that." So I will open the door for the meantime. Please, if you want to say anything, you can join me. We have spent 1 hour, almost 2 hours. Okay, so I will try my best to wind down.
To dissect this particular voice before we go to the next one. Able Acting Prime Minister, please, you have the mic, sir. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much. And how they able to even call Butuzo is the contact they have earlier when everything started, but now they can't even reach him again. This, it just happened that that's one of his old line that they have, but that's what it is. That's what it is. This man called Philip Ajuke Onyam is an evil human being. If you are listening to his utterances, you will find out that he's threatening a man that is safeguarding our land, a man that has sacrificed a lot, a man that is doing everything. Can you imagine the kind of people that are working with Ngozi Orabueze? There's a lot of other audio, both the one he sent to Vision 555 from other people, is a lot. And this is audio that he recorded and sent to this general. It's not like Ngozi that record people. He's not, no one recording him. He record himself and send this audio. And this how Ngozi come be terrorizing a lot of people you see working with Ngozi today. This is how they call them and terrorize them. This is how they call them. There's this other one that live in New Jersey. Is called himself Pastor Valentine. All these evil people, they always want to answer clergy name, pastor, reverend, like Ebenezer and call them. They are just the same, very, very evil. This man called Philip Ajoke, he's part of the redeclaration committee. I added him membership. But we went to Finland. He did not contribute a dime into it. He came in one of our meetings about a month ago before I removed him from the platform. And I asked him, why is he here? He said he saw the link, that's why he joined. And I said, Philip, you are in this platform for almost 9 months that we create the platform, and he's part of the redeclaration that he didn't put it down. And I asked him, what is he doing here? Before I kick him out. I reached out to this man 2 days ago, and I told him, whatever this general told you, take it very serious. Don't let this man lay COS on you because his hand is clean.
Sorry, I'm with my mic. He heard it, that his hands is clean. Who am I to judge any hands? So I'm not here to talk about it. But what I want you to pick from what he said is that he was telling their followers that the number to contact the general, he himself, Ogekere, have made the general to change the number. And the same program here is that this is the program that this woman we are seeing here, Betty Ford, was asking their followers, people on commission, and those calling that God asking us what that God should be saying God is in control. God asking us to do something about it. They ran this program when that time the National Dogo was destroying, doing one Toto Gaga in our land.
On you.
They were bragging about it. Okay, in this particular program you are hearing, this thing you are seeing here now. This is how they roll. And today, Ngozi refused to fund, Ngozi refused to send, Ngozi refused to take care. Ngozi is the one that's causing insecurity, coming from a group of people that put their interest first before another thing. you were appointed or chose to become minister or be part of media team. The moment the government, Biafra, decides to reshuffle it, if you are not getting something, you should be happy that they have relieved you of your duty. You have free to spend time with your family and do other things. That does not mean that you cannot come online to run your program, your normal way of running, like what I'm doing now, talking and analyzing things, the way you feel about it, you can do it, but no longer official from government. This will tell you that they're getting something. We are all adults, we are all matured, we know this. If you are doing something, you are not getting something from it, you think, where will you get the gather the motivation? It will come, unless if you are kind of doing it, knowing fully well that you are rendering your service to your people, which is expected of them to do because they say they are freedom fighters. You can't fight freedom and expecting something interesting apart from freedom. The only gain you gain as a freedom fighter is freedom, not money, not money. Unless you want to deceive what you are lying. What is the difference between you and those that hold our freedom? You want to get your freedom from who? Those people that hold your freedom, that you want to gain from them, you want to take it from them. What is different between you and them now? Because it's about interest. And once your interest is being served, to hell with the freedom. Exactly what they have shown to us. For how long are you going to wait for them to rubbish you like that and pretend that PM is one? Look at Sana Barawa. Remember we started by telling you how Sana Barawa is telling you that we are not going to take any message from anybody in Nigerian prison and the one in Finland prison. Really? I played to you videos of them bringing, when they brought PM's current wife or ex-wife, I don't know, to come and tell Biafrans order and instruction from PM. Today, that order is rubbish. To them, no, we don't want to talk about it anymore. From the same group of people that told the wife to come out and tell Biafrans what PM sent to him, sent to her. That message, oh, Ada, imagine that, like you that's watching me now. If I come here and call you, let me pick one name here. Let's say Amy Sammy. You better come out now and tell Biafrans what PM sent to you. The question from you, if the question, normal question that you ask is, how did the guy report know that social message came to my phone from PM? But if you don't ask such questions, and you feel comfortable, if you feel comfortable when I say something like that, you don't question the message itself. That simply means that message that from 5 PM could be from me, and you already know that from me. As simple as that, meaning that me and you want to deceive the public, not PM, because PM cannot say anything now. Very simple thing for us to see. You don't need prophet or prophetess to tell you this. It is just normal thing to common sense will tell you. If you don't ask, even in your, okay, for example, let me give you another example. Forget about freedom now. You are, let's assume that you are running your master program, and I come out here and tell you, hey, Divine, you need to tell Biafrans how you perform in your exam. Okay, tell everybody how, talk about your master program. Maybe you did not do well, or maybe something happened, you couldn't continue. I just want to body shame you. I started talking about something that is private to you publicly. Are you trying to tell me that you feel comfortable, you feel comfortable talking about it instead of questioning how come this guy know this my privacy? The message to why Isocha, somebody in Kevadi was busy reminding why Isocha in France to come out and tell Biafra the message in her phone. Wow, what a miracle! Since when did what's the name, Akbarawa become a prophet to see things like that? They say, see, let us think, and some people are still buying into that. Before I give mic to my brother that is here, let me remind Don Pedro. I called you out yesterday. I'm calling you out again. You challenged me about to show you what you said that Biafran cannot show you, which is countries that declare their independence outside, their country. And I asked you if you can bet $1,000. Now I'm going to bring it down to 500, half of it. I will show you that then you pay me money. So that in your next life, you will not do blind argument. Although you rejected, you told me on off camera when I ended the call that you don't want to bet it with me. Before the program, I know that you are watching now because South Africa, I think you have free time. It is daytime now there, so you can. I believe you are watching. Yesterday you refused to respond. Today I'm calling you out again, and you have my WhatsApp number. I've not seen your message in WhatsApp. I've not seen you comment. So are you willing now? I have given you discount, $500. We run it. I will share that with you because so that why I chose to go this way with you is because so before you talk, you put your money where your mouth is. Okay, not this idea of you want to bully people with your fake information. It's not my fault that you are not able to know what's supposed to know. It's not my fault. So you have to pay for it if you want, or just tell everybody that you cannot back what you said. Because why don't you make money? I will give you $500 if I did not win you. But if I show you that, you pay me. So it's your choice. We have a legend in the house. Let me hear from you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Kai.
Good day to you, one name, you're welcome.
Yeah, my greetings to every other person on comment section. One thing I like about your program and the other guy, Kelena, is digging deep, trying to marry the present with the past so that we'll be able to know or be able to envisage the future, especially when it concerns these people with 4 faces and 4 mouths. So if I should start with Pedro, whoever you are, Pedro, go and make your research. There are times you grow to the extent that you make some research by yourself. In fact, every WhatsApp now do have some do have AI attached. So these are some questions you type, and the answers and references will flash to you.
Legend. So you know what make it this small money?
No, no. The thing is that most of them, they are not informed and they don't care. They are too myopic.
By the time he dropped that money on my table now,
He cannot. He had told you he don't want to argue with you because he is not sure of his argument. He is only arguing to rubbish the intentions of all the declaration and the move. So that is his primary assignment, and not what is his name? He called himself seer. All of them who made this mockery of these things. All of them. Where are they today? So I do align my this thing with the statement of this guy that when you undermine the truth, consequences will be for you. So where are they? Where are the seer? Where are all of them? They only come here and make argument, make mockery of Ngozi and the rest of them. You see, only time will tell. And I pray God will help this woman in this push. People are getting the information, especially those she is tagging day by day. They are getting it. So time will tell. Nothing happens automatic. But by God's grace, it's not easy, but by God's grace, it will be actualized. So you see this, sometimes when I listen or when I don't go to this guy's platform, I don't go to his platform. But one day I would like to go to his platform and ask him some questions, if he will allow me to talk. Because what I discover is that whenever he discover where you're coming from and you know we're on air, he will lock you out. I mean, Mazi Akwa.
Mazi Akwa will give you out to Shapade.
Yes, whenever he discovers where you're coming from or you're giving him the first or second point, he will kick you out. Or whenever you come there to rain praises on him, you see him ringing bell for you. So you
That's what I
see,
wanted to say. He will ring bell for you.
yeah, he will ring bell for you. So that is one thing with that guy. So it has made me, I don't do. So you see some of these guys and their shenanigans, I do, whenever I see this guy talking, do you know where my mind do go?
No.
Whenever I see him talking, my mind goes straight to these deceiving pastors we have in Nigeria. These pastors that can do anything as long as in fact the auditorium is filled to the brim every now and then. Whenever they have program, they can do anything. They can do. I was watching this. I've been busy watching their exposition. Somebody that had been an accomplice who was mentioning names, address, areas where they used to go and employ people. This guy said that, you say these guys they use for fake miracles. That one is their business. These people are full-time in the business. When you call the main person, say how many you want? You want the one that will act blind, deaf, dumb, cripple. How many do you want? Yes. And he mentioned where they used to go and bring them in Asaba. Take them down to Enugu, Abakaliki, Umuahia, Aba, even to Lagos. They will transport them, lodge them in a hotel.
You forgot that Mazakwa was trained to be one of them.
That is why I said whenever I listen to, whenever you play him and all that, I do liken him to what is. That is what I said. That whenever I hear his voice, my mind will go straight to these pastors. And when you hear these expositions, you see they can go any length. And whenever there is a loophole or they are being exposed, they go behind to bribe you with any amount of money just for you to close the chapter and their integrity maintained. Yes. I've been these days for 2 months now. Even the ones I least expected to be among them have been mentioned. Even the ones. There is one I love so much, but when I had, and with evidence, the one that was exposing him exposed with evidence. Even the money he paid to bribe, exposed with evidence. This is what this guy is. You say these things, they can't stop it because this is one problem with IPOB. You see, IPOB do not know history. Some are illiterate. Some are roadside business people. They were made coordinators. They were made state coordinators, district coordinators, secretaries, and all of them. They were championing. And there were this, it became what do we call it? An association or whatever. It was just like a club. What is it? Organization. You understand? So they were doing it. The leader who knows what he's fighting for was focusing on the ball, but those people who were on the grassroots were rubbishing it. What they were after is that monthly dues. Have you paid? Are you a member? Have you taken oath? Have you done this? Have you done? Go and watch. All of them that took oath, they are the highest betrayers. The highest betrayers. Imagine Simon Ekpa who just sluggishly, because he said, I did this just to show my master that I am out for this business. If not, 20 does not make me genuine.
Who owed to help?
Yes.
I said, who owed to help?
I'm telling you. So when you are coming and say you take oath, you after a point, the oath we've taken before, you have to take again. You have to take again. That one has expired. We will have to renew our oath. This is what they do to cage people. And this is why they failed. It was difficult for them to forgive Mazi Simon, but just because our sources of livelihood you destroyed. Our sources of being millionaire, building houses and hotels, you have destroyed. Therefore, we will fight you to destroy you. This is exactly what this guy and his cohorts are doing. You understand?
That's what I want to say, because it did not end with USO. They're bringing the same tactics.
Yes.
Okay. And
yes.
once you challenge them, they will say, "How dare you?" They will kind of remind you where you come from. You just
yes.
look at some of them are even saying, Ngozi that who they started talking about who brought her in and how did she come and all.
Exactly.
Anybody saying that is just like Jews. You can't criticize Jews and pamper this one
And leave them. Exactly.
I agree with you.
You can't criticize DOS and leave these guys. So when they saw it, because some of them became famous by just mentioning them as honorable in Brigi, they became famous. Nobody knows them. They became famous. You know, their faces, their platforms sold just for being known or for being mentioned. You know.
Are you there?
So some of them just became, yeah, but I've stopped it. Some of them became famous and they could not stop, because this woman, the worst thing you have done is to stop us from our sources of livelihood. This one was just like, where will I start eating from now? Where will I start eating from? Well, some who have house rent to pay, some who have projects who are doing a lot of projects with the Brigi stuff. Oh, God of mercy. And
my brother, Biafra was declared on that first day, okay, of the convention, right? The first day. The moment she declared that thing on the first day and dissolved the cabinet that day, okay?
Yeah.
Biafran declaration and the convention become, that the whole thing became nonsense to them. Like,
became useless.
They started wondering, what am I doing here?
Became useless. The only people that were happy, completely happy, were those who came on their own for the declaration. But you see, these ones that call themselves cabinet members, most of them became disappointed, became 100%. Angry, became angry.
They started asking themselves, what am I doing here?
Yes.
Of what purpose am I here? What
purpose? Who brought me here?
If you are not doing gaining something from that, why must you be that angry? Like, why must you feel pained about the whole thing? And your platform is independent platform that you decided to work with government does not mean that your platform will shut down. You can still use your platform and do what you normally do. If at all you are not gaining anything from the government, what is your problem? Why must Ngozi be the one to pursue you? Can you do what she's doing? The answer is no.
No. The answer is no.
So you
now
know
this guy now, they know very, very well. It's just, okay, what has this Ajere been able to do? He has been struggling. He has been struggling to convince people, trying to do normal. He has gone. That is why I say, whenever you bring him up here, I see pastors in Nigeria, fake pastors, who can do anything. They do any. The only thing they are targeting is just build one big auditorium. Let there be money. As long as the money is coming in dollar, in pounds, and being noticed, there are fake miracles going on. Anybody that tries to stop that is either they kill you. Do you know how many people this way? If you try to, or you leave them in, you are one of their pastors, and you have seen everything about them, and you are about leaving, you will not survive. Because that fear is, this guy that is living now is going to expose me. Is going to expose what I've been doing. Is going to expose what I know. You understand? So whenever I see this guy, my mind will go straight to them. They do anything humanly possible. And this is what this guy have been doing. He have gathered, he went through here, he moved through the other corner, he went through the other corner. And he's the masterminder of this AI voice message, all of them in this one, in case Russia. They are the ones generating. They've been doing everything possible. Everything possible. The only thing this guy wants is that money. Maybe he's not coming the way he used to come, but he's doing everything. You are in CRUC. I don't know what is CRUC. I don't know who is your COS in CRUC. Do they have COS? I don't know if they have COS. I don't know who. I don't know. There is no leadership. There is no leadership.
CRUC and BAT, because not bad. Honestly,
Biafra governing BGC.
I don't understand.
Eh?
All this thing is just to, you have the structure already. Everything is there. You fall back for a reason because you know that CRC and all those things is not even up to Briggy. Okay? That's why you fall back to Briggy. Okay, understand that you guys are here for personal interest, but his own interests are to that of your own, because you have seen that the man is more greedy than you. He said, okay, we are both thieves. We are thieves here, so I cannot allow you to steal everything alone without giving me a chance also to enjoy myself. You get the point? All this thing is just to prove to you that most of them don't even care about your interests.
They do not care till tomorrow. Even that, just like you said, you don't know which one is AK, whether it's Isaiah is AK or Genkere is AK. We don't know. We don't know which one is your name. The and the worst is that the people following this guy, even this area we are pointing at, is not their problem, because their problem is just like we were discussing last night. The other one that comes is Okute. Why you are there wagging your tongue on social media? Why in the pull weight? Things you cannot do. She's doing it, but you only there looking at Igbo culture. I don't know the Igbo culture, and why I got to I don't know, because I've gone to search on my own. So even that man talking that will have his wife cross his legs before him in his house, and he will not do anything. He will not do anything. So
personally, I like why not cross over like
when they cross their while we are growing up, why all come and why you cross Roko that no we will. Is it not true?
That is
it. Nwoke na-anọ ọgbasa ụkwụ, nwaanyị nọrọ ọchịkọta ụkwụ. Ịghọta? So if you want to get cross ụkwụ, I don't know from what angle that guy was messing up. He's trying to, maybe he's acting as though he had a paymaster, but let me just look out for something to execute my assignment. Exactly what he did. Look at you. That woman is bigger than you, more educated than you.
Let's just wait and see.
So now these guys, you see these guys, you see their damages is not something anybody can finish in a day. Bringing out his past. This was a guy who promoted Isaiah Anyog, aka Ogenkere, aka Isaiah Anyog, lifted him to the sky. Yes, lifted him. Even he broke egg on people's head because of Isaiah Anyog. He did not do it for anything. He said, only open act that will fight Isaiah Anyog. He was doing this in defense to Isaiah Anyog. So what happened? What happened? What happened to this your angel Isaiah Anyog, aka Ogenkere? You know, I don't know what is wrong with our people. You are following a man, you've refused. This man had several documents. Some documents be Ogenkere, some will be Isaiah Anyog. A questionable character. You people cannot ask. All you want to do is see. One time, COS said that she could not imagine why this Biafra had not come. These are the people, mediocres. Career agitators. They just want to remain there. Let it be. We are here. Forget about that, your Biafra. Even Chikodele Isiocha once said she don't know what she is.
Hey! Hey! Chukoti Kabiama. Edimofu akwanaka nidre makuishi igesomu. Akuishi. Edimofu akwanaka. If you are yet undecided about it and you know you are whiter and whiter and whiter than snow, go and pick up akwa honabalia. Kanne meche pera kanna aga gatiwaya. Kanne tiwaya. Kanne tiwa ngozi ezobika. Ngozi Nkechi blessing. Nkechi blessing ezobika. Kanne tiwage. Kanne tiwago obi. Kanna wajishigo oko. ka m na-agbajizi gị aka ka m na-ekpuchi gị anya ka ị ga-ekpuchi ihe niile ịgbakọrọ ka ime ụmụ Biafra ọ laala gị n'isi ọ lago 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 gị n'isi aha Chukwu okike abịa mapụrụ ime ihe niile. I love that. I love that. Thank you. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Ọ lago gị n'isi ọ lago gị n'isi ọ lago gị n'isi ma gị ma ndị otu gị niile ma gị ma Katapila ma gị ma Solomon Nkwọcha ndị niile na-asọpọtụ gị ndị niile na-akpọ gị our DPM knowing fully well that there is nothing like DPM. Chineke na onye ebube.
There's nothing like DPM, but they're not something like CRC.
and BGC. And BGC.
Okay.
There is not something like CRC and BGC.
If I can't make a week. Oh
yeah, one now. Imagine the length of the weight of his incantation. Imagine the weight of his incantation.
Hey! Chukoti kapiama. Eji mofu akwana kai ni drama kuishi igesomu. Akuishi. Eji mofu akwana aka. If you are yet undecided about it and you know you are whiter and whiter and whiter than snow, go and pick up akwa honabalia. Kan ne meche pera kan naga gatiwaya. Kan ne tiwaya. Kan ne tiwa Ngozi Ezobika. Ngozi Nkechi blessing. Nkechi blessing Ezobika. Kan ne tiwa go. Kan na gbajisi go okwu.
Ife na goji.
Kan na gbajisi gị aka. Kan na ekpuchi gị anya. Ka ị ga-ekpu isi. Ihe niile ịgbakọrọ ka ime ụmụ Biafra. Ọ laala gị n'isi. Ọ lago 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 gị n'isi.
I swear, all this guy can put this issue we are not situation, but
I'm telling you.
Only if you realize maybe if I didn't know they manifest speed with speedily.
Yes, yes. Imagine look at the strength Oji made this incantation and everything.
Yeah?
Imagine him.
All right, continue. Let's hear from you.
So that is just that is it. And the issue with these guys is that one thing that baffles me, or one thing that makes me know that this God is wonderful, is at the heat of all these things. In fact, people like me were like, God, would this woman be able to survive this? Even this guy, during that court case, you know that when you are making broadcast, about 10 persons will come. That your madam, very soon, he will go to jail. He will rot in jail. Very soon, that this one, many people, we do read it on comment section now. Most of them will come and say, very soon, your madam, he will rot in jail. The jail will catch up with him and all that. And today, all of them have disappeared. Imagine Mazi Simon Eba doesn't know Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. He doesn't know her. He don't want to work with her. She's this, she's that. And yet, he gave order for that case to be withdrawn. These guys refused. They continued with the case. They continued until when they saw that, in fact, what will come out of this case will turn against Ogenkere, will take him in. They have to shamefully withdraw and now raise a memo. Liars. People that deceive those following them. When EPA raised this issue, asked them to withdraw, they refused and said, I will never take order. When you know that you can't get anything from this case and you can never go anywhere. Even when Ugo 247 went out and said she should go and answer in the court, all of them never knew that a day like this will come. But when you come on social media to rant, imagine him. These are the people that cause problem. No, so those days, Mazen Namdekalo was, coming to court and say it will be end this day. You see all the iPod media, all of them flooded social media, started making noise. You remember, most of them who have never spoken for 1 year, they came out. Those who went hiding for 6 months, a year, and they came out, all of them started IPOB, having meetings and that. Immediately, the life sentence was pronounced, they disappeared. Are they the kind of people I should follow? Are they the kind of people I should identify with? You see them, they are there for what they stand to gain. They thought Mazen Namdekalo will come back again. If Mazen Namdekalo comes out tomorrow, do they think he's coming for agitation? IPOB one family, IPOB family meeting, IPOB this thing meeting, carrying flag. Do they think Mazen Namdekalo will see the progress that United States of Biafra have made and he will decide to go down for agitation again? Don't they see that this thing Owazirike did was just, he's informed, he knew where the USB are, and that was why he quickly went and did that rubbish he did. So you think Mazen Namdekalo will come out tomorrow and start agitation? How long how long shall we remain in agitation? How long shall he continue to preach? He has preached his message. The message have gone. It is the days of action. It is the days of push. What he's asking for, like Dr. Gosa Orabueze will always say, that which you seek or you ask or you crave for, we have gotten. The only thing, if you come out, you look for it, you push from there. And let those who keep asking, you've not secured your country, your distance. Rome was not built in a day. And most of them who come with this argument have never contributed anything. Have never even come on any platform to, air their view. They will only go on social media, comment section and be writing trash. So what I have to say here is that this guy is doing all his best to see if his auditorium, like the fake pastors used to do, if his auditorium will get filled up again and he starts making his daily bread. That is it. Thank you, bro.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And let's give mic to No Time. No Time, are you there? No Time.
Oh, Mr. Kai report.
I greet you.
Good afternoon. Our brother just picture of Kukita now. Man, legend. Like Kobari Koromu to Eggman. Eggman and I say, Oyama, unless engaged, CJ Joya.
Where am I getting?
Kafia, or this their lobbies. Oyama, see Bujere Yozia.
Okay,
Elias. I'm na Eggman now. Onye Bujere Elias Ozi. Because Eggman Karano Marani of Makaria Mua. Nana Eggman, the boy Becorin, Nana Eggman, the boy Rokoru. Manian Choroka, 84 Okay. But the answer of Koti Koromono Gabo. Eggman, no judge, with a position of vice communication. Yana Kuya. Yana Podia. Because the Tramu Yana Podia. Enka 1 year work at Arawanaro. Communication.
Okay, Minister of Information.
Minister of Information. Eggman Garaja with advice. Yeah, because I need them cat. I join ya. Feworo So we're minister information before you wanted to get whatever advice. You get actually whatever that post. You get what you get whatever advice. After of him. Because they have been able to go very much criminal because
also that no actually mean some information. Come and ask Akbarawa. Go no if I dey come again.
but they pass the bonus na fake when I go. So what I do, their own country now, then their own country, they want to know military information. Then you get go the way persist saying on that device. Why not see what is here? Then I'm not going to fight the car. That is my own problem in God. Yes. Onye ndidi ka etikporo m ọnụ nke Eggman nọ ka ọ kọwara m ihe mere o ji wee prefer that vice karịa the main job ịdị na-arụ the main job. Na-adị na-ekwu hello na-adị na-ekwu
Yeah, I know I need it. What the guy, all the guy body in every
because anọ m n'ọrụ that is why m adị abatakari mana ọ ihe a ka m chọrọ ka a jụkwuoro m Eggman ka amara m ihe o ji wee persist nọ na vice ahụ.
Udodi. I'm going to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, River Goddess, I greet you. Good morning, your time. Good morning, your time. The Goddess, are you there?
Hello, Mazikai, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon to everyone who has spoken, and to the people in the studio, commenters, our genuine Biafran all over the world. I greet you all protocol observed. Mazika, I don't have much to say. All I want to say is thank you. More grace to your elbow. I just want to thank God for what is happening at this season. God has done a great and marvelous work, and it is marvelous in our sight. Maazi Akwa and his group, Biafrans, achọrọ m ka unu maa na Chukwu nọ n'ọlụ. Maazi Akwa na group ya started this problem. Ha butere this ekomeko. PM told me, PM no told me, PL told me, and I did not told him PM. Unu wee confuse people. Unu wee mebie ife di genuine unu full na na-eme because of your own selfish greed and your own selfish interest. Ana m ada ekwu ya na ewu dina na che na onye bubie ka ya na-eme na udina na akpụkpọ anụ arụ ya. Atụrụ na-anyụkwanụ na-asị hey ife nke ya na-anyụ na mamili esigbuo onwe ya. Atụrụ na onwe ya na-anyụ onwe ya ife asị ka anyụ na-anyụ. This ọnụ kanda ọnụ kpọmọ Maazi Akwa ọgụnwa bụ onye bara Ignoramus Elias oge bara Maazi Elias from ọnụ gị ka m nọrọ ebe bara that name. Gịnwa bụ onye si na ọ ya nwa na-ekwuchitelu unu na ọ na-alụ ọlụ. The same you bụ onye si na ATM Okelekwu Ngwele na ọ ya nwa bụ author and finisher of your life. And ọtọgo gị perfect ya gị finish your life gị. Gịnwa bụ ọsakpọlọ Ubahil, onye Bini. Ọkwefulu ndị a niile iwepụtacheli here their faces, ọlụsigo na fanabago 419. Ike unu akara ike Chukwu. I thank God na unu dị ndụ. My grandmother sị na ọ dị ndụ na ọ ya afụ imeju esu. Unu afụ n'imeju esu fụ ka ọ dị. Then gụnwa bụ Osakpolo. Now ị na-agwazi anyị about Ignoramus. No ihe and ọ bụ na Ignoramus. No ihe ọ bụ Elias. Na ọ bụghị nke a, na ọ bụ nke a, na ọ bụ onye oshi, na ọ bụ nke a, na ọ bụ Okerekwu ngwere bụ ihe kọntaktịrị ya. What are you saying? Nke na-emekwa nke ugbu a. But unu pụta si na brigi. So unu nwa na-azọ kingdom nke unu brigi. Ọ ihe unu kpọrọ obodo nke unu. Then gị nwa na-akwado oge nkere as author na o nweghị ihe dịka like that. Ịma this thing enyere unu ma gị ma kpara wụsọni this nwa post a enyere unu isi wee na-azụ unu ibe ime ịpụta isi anyị na ọgịnwa bụ information minister ịbụ nke a orejigo asị mvamvamva how market Okerekwu ngwere how market. Then the same manipulation so unu ma like according to you na oge ngwere bịa ọ sị na o wetere information na Maazị Simon na ya nya na-abụ na akpata 4 hours. Gị na onwe gị sị na ịmaba plane wee gaa Finland that you were there. Ihe a ka ị na-agwa everybody that your 10 toe and 10 finger nọ ya ka iji wee na-ekwu reality. The same you coming out. Biafra, I don't have much to say. Onye si ka apara igwe ya. Unu ji anya unu na-afụ mfọ unu nwa bụ ndị eriri ndị abịa were ụbụrụ unu wee nwụọ akam o setigo. Mgbe anyị na-agwa unu si unu chapụ ihe ahụ na ọ bụghị anụ unu si mba dọlị na unu ewogola anya unu fụ imeju esu. Anyị anọzi ebe a isi unu come out or open your eye. Your shame. Ọ bụ na ọ ga-ekwu because unu dabara n'ime shame, unu dabara n'ime pọtọpọtọ, unu dabara na mmanụ otu ọ na-aba azọcha akwụ enwere ihe anyị na-akpọ oguru mmanụ that thing ahụ nke ahụ a na-awụfu ọ ihe unu dabara n'ime. And I'm going to ask you guys to deal with it. Orejigo, it has regid. Ana m asị Chineke, genuine Biafrans, it shall be well with you. We will stand and we will stand firm, and we will pull down their stronghold. Osakpolo, onwere onye gị na ya na-abọ ya agba this disco. Ọgụnwa ya agba this disco. Ịgba dị DJ dị n'ime, ịgba dị bongo dị n'ime, ịgbacha anya ọtụcha gị n'arụ. And the way he can mad na agba egwu n'ihu egwu nwere onye bịa agbapụta ya n'egwu. The God of Biafrans is at work. And he will continue. And asị m Chineke jidekwe ka iji. Asị m gị Chineke imeena. Asị m gị Chineke gị onye mere nke a nye mkpụrụ obi anyị. Ọ na-abịa ịnọchi ọgụ otu a na-ekiri ya ekiri. Asị m na onye mmehie agaghị enwe ude. Osakpolo, I come to you. Udo you will not have. Ịrahụ ụra mmụọ Biafra ga na-achụ gị. Elu ga na-achụ gị. Ana ga na-achụ gị. As many as you are that cause this division. As many as you are that cause this confusion, as many as you are cause through this deviation, how can you have peace? Unu nechere ndị obi ha esighị ike, ndị na-amaghị ihe, unu na-toil with them up and down, unu drag ha shi ebe unu drag. Nya, amamikpe dịara unu. May God nụsụ unu ọgụ, ọ nụsụ unu, o mechie nye, o tinyejara. Maazị Kai, that is obi ya ngwa gị sị gị na obi nya onwe ndị ka na sị gị na obi dị m ụchọ. That is, I am so happy for what is happening this season. Osakpolo, you are preparing to go to Finland. Ọ kwesị na unu nwere another protest. Inu kpum ịgbafuta bịa jawasị wọnụ ka ọ jawala. Orejigo, deal with it. Thank you very much, my brother. That's what I got to say.
God bless you. Thank you so much, River Goddess. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good morning, your time. Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm sure you wake up strong. The program yesterday. all the too much.
I got you for call the letter. I'm not going to be busy.
It was so fun, I laughed. Yeah, that is at times you ask.
Call the letter.
Okay, bye.
I get cool letter. All right, so we are going to end it here. Thank you so much for your time, and please make sure before you go, you like the video. Hopefully, we are going to come back later. Thank you, and see you again. God bless you. No time. See you later. Thank you so much.